All right, we continue to cover this 300-acre brush fire burning in parts of Collier County right now.
I want to get back out to NBC2's Gage Goulding. Gage just moved down the street on Wilson Boulevard from where he was showing us that destroyed home. So, Gage, what are you seeing where you are now?
Yeah, we're on 24th Avenue Northeast, and this is a really typical textbook spot fire that we've seen kind of spark up here. This is what can get out of hand very quickly as we take a walk across the road here. It doesn't look like much, but all of this is generating that heat. It's generating those embers. It's generating that just kind of bad news for people that live in the area. And I want to show you here. Let me turn on my flashlight here. I don't know if this will help for television, but right across the street, there's homes, and we're talking a stone's throw. I mean, literally, I could throw a football and, hit the backyard of these homes right across the street. So as we look here, I don't know if you can really see it that well at this hour with, the lights from the camera on. But those embers that are flying up into the sky, that is really bad news, because these spot fires start from an ember at another fire, maybe the main wildfire. And as you drive down the road here off Wilson Boulevard, which was closed for the majority of the afternoon, you'll see these little, spot fires. It's really easy to see at night because you look through and you can see them. Even as we go down here, I can see there's a part of one right over here that's kind of burnt out, but it's still generating that heat. It's still on fire, and it still can put up those embers. I mean, even just the tip top of a tree. We're so dry right now. That's something that the meteorologist has been talking about. We're so dry that the tops of these trees will burn. Can you show this, Brendan? This is a good example of a tree that's on fire. I don't know if you're able to show that with the camera. I mean, the human eye is just so incredible that we can see this. You see what I'm talking about, Brendan, now? Yes. Okay, so he's trying to show it to you. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Oh, you guys can see that. Okay, thank you. Madison, the producer's telling me that. That's bad news. It's really hard to see that in, the Southwest Florida sunshine, but seeing this right now, this is all of those. Every single one of those little embers could start a spot fire, and they fly in the air. They can carry over roads, over canals, land on a roof, land on a car, and just start another fire, another fire, another fire. And another big thing that you're seeing out here, in addition to the fires, is that the only lights out here are cars. That's because these power lines up here, most of them have been destroyed or turned off by FP&L. I know Kyla and Peter were talking about that just a little bit ago, about these fires that have been burning, and the lights have been turned off and the electricity has been turned off just because of that. But seeing this over here, what we were showing you with the camera there as we were working with our lighting, that's bad news. That's exactly what has these firefighters out here. It's going to have them out here all night. It's going to have them working all night, because those embers going up, sparking those spot fires, man, oh man, that is what's going to be the issue. And that's what carries these wildfires. You think about these things, they start as, small, quarter-acre, half-acre fires, and then they expand into, 50, 75, 100 to 300 acres almost in a matter of a couple hours. That's it right there. And that's how things can, you turn down one street and all the houses are fine, and you turn down another street just on the other side and all the houses could be destroyed, or a certain section of homes can be destroyed, is because of those. But what really is concerning is these fires out here. And, I want to be very clear. There have been firefighters from all over. But seeing these fires right here, Peter, Kyla, this is bad, bad news. And if those winds pick back up, those firefighters have a real long night and a real long weekend ahead of them. Of course, we'll stay here, boots on the ground here in Golden Gate Estates to keep an eye on this. A lot of people here, neighbors here, definitely staying up late and just trying to do whatever they can to protect their homes. I'm reporting live and local in Golden Gate Estates, Gage Goulding, NBC2.